Mema Uyakwaba Eba GC News, hot news, all time, latest and hot news. And I'm the Bremo, a MP for Northtown, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, with the latest about between FIS, SSNIT hotels, Bryan Acheampong, Rock City, our Pese Watoro. Now, answer me and similarly now, Mr. Say, so we can subscribe to the channel now, Mr. Say, over subscribe. What the other say over click it. The subscribe button now wabeli notification where there's a video from there they upload also once a back can be. I feel we are now like video give us a thumbs up na fee share my offer for so any be now one trade now the latest one na ye de bremo afi yenko N7 Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa a wodi ensemble to bia FIS SSNIT hotels Bryan Acheampong to say when they sleep company for Sinkunya, to say 6 of the hotels on all 60% share Owusu. Now, no, na Okudzeto Ablakwa de to guy here, no for a come once a cassetia. A nutty or petition a strike. Now, latest have to say, despite say a year Okudzeto Ablakwa petition strike. Now, in some who na or Susenka, William Car, one be jai HDD or information when you say, to say, they no a busu cost 1% BDR. Let's say a year Rock City for. I catch some of the hotels in Seoul, Rock City official for Bantuba, Mimi Mukrata Munia, dear Emma, now wanting to and finalize the deal. The no Okudzeto say any one of the protest, one of the petition ever could down the president. Now, or the Home Social United to their watchers say 18th of next month, June. One of the shares free, La Badi Hotel, La Palm, straight to Jubilee House. Necessary one of the petition, I could down the president, Nana Dankwa, Akufo Addo. Then she would say a year Rock City Bryan Acheampong, a great minister, just a tinting to one teacher or do go be great no bet to say why not been say or beton the Kiana King or beton to say the Okosono one tea your cry. Namuna Okudzeto the air Sansibuna Abba Betuga. Now, yes, some when Okudzeto or no animal said NTA reporter Betuga, which they say one day a protest at the ATIA, the Okosu in NTA and 7.
MP for Northtown Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa says he will lead a public protest against the sale of 4 hotels of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust SSNIT to the Rock City Hotel Limited, owned by Agric Minister Bryan Acheampong. Although Mr. Ablakwa has already petitioned the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice (RAJ) to probe this transaction, the MP says he is embarking on the protest to get the entire deal halted and investigated. He says information available to him suggests that the processes are still ongoing to conclude the deal between SSNIT and Rock City Hotel. Based on information he has, the MP says he intends to pile pressure to stop the sale from going ahead. Joining us on the phone is Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, MP for Northtown. Thank you so much for your time. First of all, why are you still embarking on the protest when you've already petitioned SSNIT?
Well, good evening. This protest has become absolutely imperative because credible information available to me and intercepted documents show that the SSNIT is going ahead with this very unconscionable transaction, despite the complaint I have filed at SSNIT. It is important to emphasize that the conduct of SSNIT is an affront not only to the Constitution, but to the Ghanaian people. You are aware of the widespread disenchantment, the very palpable outrage that the Ghanaian people have demonstrated since I broke the news about this very dubious transaction. You now have SSNIT writing to the management of these hotels that they should open their books and avail themselves to officials from Rock City to finalize this deal, when they should be halting the process and backing out from this deal, which is not in the national interest. As you do know, the labor reps on the board have indicated that they told the management of SSNIT to halt this deal many months ago. They thought that this whole transaction has been stopped until I put out details from intercepted documents revealing that the management of SSNIT is defying the wishes of organized labor and going ahead to hand over their 60% stake in these hotels to Rock City, which is owned by the Honorable Bryan Acheampong, who, by the way, had absolutely no business coming near this transaction, having violated Articles 78.3 and 98.2 of the 1992 Constitution, where he did not seek the Speaker's permission to hold an office of profit and to engage in these transactions. When it is very, very clear, it is not an ambiguous provision at all. When you are the sole shareholder, when you are the sole beneficial owner, when you are one of two directors in this largely one-man business called Rock City Limited, you should not be going ahead to engage in this transaction without the permission of the Speaker, having gone through an assessment and scrutiny from Parliament's Committee on Members Holding Office of Profit.
So on this particular issue, you did announce a private members bill that you were assembling a team to address this. What concrete steps have you taken towards this?
Pardon me, I didn't get your question.
You did announce a private members bill that you were assembling a team together to put something together on this. I was asking what concrete steps have you taken towards this?
Yes, on the private members bill, I can confirm to you that the team has been assembled and it is led by the outstanding patriot, Professor Kweku Annan, as we all call him. He is leading the team. We are working together to have this private members bill that will expressly ban all politicians and politically exposed persons from purchasing state assets. We think that this naked conflict of interest must stop. It is not in the national interest. It doesn't help our good governance credentials. It does not build public confidence in our politicians and in our governance arrangements when cabinet ministers and politically exposed persons decide to grab state assets. I mean, state capture is now attaining heights, which we must not countenance or tolerate. And I am happy that we have a number of patriots who are joining me to have this private members bill. And I have no doubt that colleagues in the House and the Right Honourable Speaker will, who as we all know is a reformist and likes us to improve on our governance arrangements. I'm confident that this proposed private members bill will see the light of day, and I'm hoping that when it is submitted to the President, it will be assented to. But if he doesn't, and he does not cover himself in glory, I'm confident that the incoming President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, from January 2025, will assent to this private members bill.
Quickly, just before you go, have you set a date for the protest?
Yes, we have notified the police, complying with the Public Order Act at 491, that we will have this on the 18th of June at 9 a.m. We want to start in front of Labadi Hotel, proceed to La Palme, and then go all the way to the Jubilee House, present a petition to His Excellency the President.
Thank you so much for your time. And Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa is MP for North Tone.
To give a very big salute to Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. No matter what the outcome of his petition is, or will be, and so on, I think we need to salute Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa for simply raising the issues and drawing public attention and compelling us to look deeper. He deserves tons of commendation. I'm so proud of Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. The property which is being sold belongs to all the workers of Ghana, present and past, who contribute to SSNIT. You understand what I'm saying? So it is not up to a few people sitting on the board of SSNIT, or few people sitting as management of SSNIT, to do as they like with that property. That property is not for them. They have only been contracted to work for the real owners of the property. And the real owners of the property are the millions of Ghanaian workers who continue to contribute to SSNIT and who have contributed to SSNIT before. So we need to understand that clearly. I'm just wondering, there is so much land in Ghana. Masa, just drive from here to Boku. See the lands which are not utilized, even in Accra and so on. How come that for some people, all they want are government lands? Well, there's so much land that they can buy, they don't buy it. They always want government land. How come? Why? There must be a reason. And the reason is that they take the government land for a song, virtually free. They pay peanuts for the land. That's why there's a clamor for government lands. Otherwise, if they just want to buy land and build houses, so much land, but they want the government one. Why? Bryan Acheampong wants to have a chain of hotels. Nobody stops him. Why is he not building those chains of hotels himself? Why should he capture SSNIT hotels? Why? If it's not cheaper, if it's not being offered for a song and so on, would he be interested? Yeah. My brother, what is that hotel called? The hotel which is buying the SSNIT hotels? Rock City. Compare Rock City to La Palm Beach Hotel. Which of them has more experience in management? Look at the SSNIT structure. Look at the caliber of people who are managing SSNIT and are managing the assets of SSNIT and so on. Ask yourself, does Rock City has that level of competence and experience? And yet we are being told that a smaller entity with smaller resources, smaller managerial expertise and so on, is the one to make SSNIT hotels profitable. Does it make sense? Masa, does it make sense to you? So all these overqualified people that we have employed in SSNIT, all these overqualified people who are working in the trade unions, which are supposed to represent the interests of workers and so on, they cannot turn SSNIT hotels around. You need Rock City to come and turn SSNIT hotels around. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Okay. Now, they say that they need a certain input in order to make SSNIT more viable and so on, 60% shares and so on. Are we saying that all of the SSNIT hotels have the same problem and need the same level of capitalization in order to be able to be revived? Why 60% for Labadi Beach Hotel, 60% for Ridge Royal, 60% for... Why? Because they're all distinct establishments with varying needs and varying requirements. So who fixed that 60%? If Ridge Royal needs 60%, maybe La Palm may not need 60%. But there's a going rate, 60% shares. Something is wrong. Just by looking at that, something is wrong. Because they are not the same, they are not at the same level of distress and so on. Something is wrong. Okay. Now, for me at this stage, I would like to give a very big salute to Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. No matter what the outcome of his petition is, or will be, and so on, I think we need to salute Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa for simply raising the issues and drawing public attention and compelling us to look deeper. He deserves tons of commendation. I'm so proud of Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. Even if his facts don't add up, the courage to stand up in this situation, in this national situation, and to raise these important matters is commendable. I hope we will get somewhere with the agitation which has already started. I'm impressed by the stand taken by the Trade Union Congress of Ghana under the leadership of Dr. Yaoba. I heard CROSAC, the leadership of CROSAC, also make a very important, straightforward statement on this matter. And I want to hope that all of us will approach this issue from a position of principle and commitment to the building of our nation, Ghana. That's all I can say for now.
Yo, waiting for winning and somewhere someone Okudzeto Ablakwa MP for North Door in Sama Wadituga, SSNIT hotels are Bryan Acheampong episode to SSNIT for a data sense Kunya, as a one of Kweku Annan. And none of the letters about too much as even though a petition a year strike, who says still last SSNIT for 1% one Owusu. A ton a year hotel cinema a year Bryan Acheampong. A year Rock City, and no one did somewhere could you just say one of the petition, a year the president. It was that issue one of the years I put now one of the one petition Akoda a year the president, and another Akufo Addo Jubilee House. Because you see me so, and now we know 7 years subscriber, yeah, let's just say over subscribe and I like it now. Watch a video. Also, wait me actually working out for a year and so we now will comment box in Mobile Minkabu in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.